What's going on, everybody? CFC Deep here with yet another video. What a win. Chelsea 4, Brighton 2, and it was really just a perfect game plan and performance from Chelsea carrying out what Enzo Maresca set out to do. And it was really just Brighton's high line versus Chelsea withstanding the initial pressure from the Brighton attack. So once they beat those couple of guys, it was just all guns a-ho. You know, it was perfect. It was a very well executed game plan, very calm on the ball in the build-up. So there's a lot to get into. We'll talk about Cole Palmer 100%. But first, I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Cy Phillips Talks Chelsea. Simon Phillips has built an amazing platform on Substack, and it's a perfect community for all Chelsea fans. There's content of every which and way you like to consume it: video, audio, podcast, written, everything that a Chelsea fan could want in one spot. So go ahead to the link in the description below. Sign up today. Man, Cole Palmer, I just can't get over how lucky we are to have a player like that. Now, you know, you have a manager that's going to understand how the match is going to work and going to create chances. But just the clinical finishing from Palmer has been something that, you know, we haven't had in a very long time, because it doesn't really matter where he is on the field. He understands positioning of the goalkeeper. He understands the space that he's in. And he has a finish just for everything. So it was great. He had 4. He could have had 7. I mean, and I'm not joking. He could have had 7 goals today. Cole has been fantastic. I mean, each of those goals had a little bit of something for everybody. The free kick was absolutely like a postage stamp. Perfect, sensational. Penalty, well taken as always. But my favorite personally, that one on the left-hand side. He just tucks it in with enough pace, enough curve to get it past the keeper. And you don't see a lot of players having the ability to do that. So for Palmer to continue to be so mature with his finishing and with his ball skills at such a young age just gets me really excited for what he could still become. And right now he is one of the best players in the world. So what could happen after that? It's up to him, but he's in a position where he can really succeed on this team and just carry us. But, you know, it's not all him, right? And I say carry us, I mean just like, goal contributions and whatnot. He's fantastic. But I thought everyone else had a very good game. I was really impressed with Jadon Sancho. I thought he was toying with people on the left side. I thought while Medweke did not have a goal contribution today, just him winning the ball back and just playing on that counterattack, timing runs up well. Very close to having a nice assist for Sancho, but it was offside. So I was really impressed with the entire attack, right? I think Jackson, despite not scoring, had a very good game as well. So attack-wise, no problems. But as we move further back the pitch, you know, I thought the midfield had an underrated match, especially in the first half. I thought Enzo Fernandez did a very nice job of releasing on that high line. I thought this was one of his better games. I thought Caicedo did well in the first half. As the second half came on, it got very sloppy and it started to look a little bit like old Chelsea a little bit. The pressure was kind of on him and he was making a couple of passes that were not alleviating the pressure, but it was increasing it. So that was a little frustrating. Out on the back line, I thought the fullbacks did great. Malo Gusto did good. Marc Cucurella continually has just been sensational. His form is so good. Renato Vega came on, did a very nice job in that spot also. The center backs, I thought, did a very good job. I think Colwell is showing leadership, maturity, everything that you would want in a future Chelsea captain, so to speak. I mean, he has everything that you want. So it's just getting more game time, getting more comfortable. I thought Wesley Fofana, a little shaky. You know, he's a little loose on the ball at times, but nothing detrimental. I thought his passing was good, defending was good. Was very impressed. But let's move to Robert Sanchez, because the 2 Brighton goals were just gifted, right? So, I mean, overall, the defense did a very good job and probably could have held a clean sheet, you know. But Robert Sanchez gave up 2 inexcusable moments for Brighton, right? Coming off of his line, just understanding that you're not going to get there, man. You're not going to affect the play. Stay back, let your defenders do the work. That's something that he consistently does wrong, that he needs to do. And then my biggest bugaboo about it is just Sanchez in general with his passing. very nervy on the ball. Seemingly was very calm in the last couple of games, but I think, a second that there's some very intense pressure up the field, he gets a little shaky. And it led to the second goal. I said at the beginning of the season that this team is going to go as far as their goalkeeping and defense will take them. I don't think that there's any question that we can outscore, most of the table, if not all. It's just going to be the defense. Can the defense be solidified enough, and can the goalkeeper not make those catastrophic errors? Because if you're playing that game against, a City or an Arsenal or Liverpool, you may not score 4 goals. So you might be able to score 2, but if you give up 2 catastrophic mistakes like that, now you're dropping points before you even know it. So overall, I'm very happy with the performance. I'm very happy with how the team has played. I think that this is a very close-knit group, united. I mean, we have a bunch of good players on the bench too. So to me, it's sort of like, let's keep this positive momentum going. But it's so critical that we stop these silly mistakes, because it's those mistakes that'll kill us at the end of the season, right? Dropping points when you don't have to. So Chelsea move into 4th place. We move into the Conference League group stage on Thursday. We will be back with another video after that one as well. Probably another one in the middle of the week as well before it, just to preview the match. I expect another fully rotated squad. I would expect, because I don't think Palmer, I don't think Neto are on the Conference League group stage squad. So you'll see a João Felix, you'll see an Nkunku, you'll see a Neto, you'll see Mudryk, Maybe there is going to be a little bit more stability in the midfield, because I don't know if you can necessarily give Romeo Lavia a start right away. So you might see Caicedo and Enzo in those moments. Just because I think when you're playing against Conference League, there's going to be matches where you're going to pick and choose where to use some of the starters, right? I think when you go against a team like Ghent, I think they are more capable than some of the teams that you'll play. So there's going to be games where you can sneak in a Carney, you can sneak in a Casade, and whatnot. But I think overall, you might need a little bit more solidification in the midfield, just for a couple of these group stage games. And then as we move on through the competition, we'll see what happens. But a big one coming on Thursday, a big win today. That's just 3 fantastic results in a row from Chelsea in the Premier League. Moving up the table, consistency looks good, manager looks good, and our main man Palmer is doing what he always does. So you got to love to see that. So as always, I want to thank you for tuning into the channel. Please go ahead, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this season so far. Who was your man of the match? Palmer for me, of course, but I think there was a lot of very, very strong performances elsewhere as well. So go ahead and hit that link in the description. Cy Phillips Talks Chelsea, and we will speak to you soon. Thank you.